Hey guys, Haunter here and welcome to Bounty Hunter of the Week. This is a new series I'm starting, very similar to Sith of the Week, but each week I'll be showcasing a single bounty hunter and be talking about them. If you guys want to vote or suggest someone, be sure to head over to my Discord server and use the Bounty Hunter of the Week channel. So, our first bounty hunter of the week is Bossk, a male Trandoshan bounty hunter and the son of Kratos. Bossk was a ruthless and efficient bounty hunter who upheld the bounty hunter code. He did not like other bounty hunters or government interfering with any of his bounties. While Bossk tended to work alone, he was also capable of working with other individuals, including Boba Fett, Aurra Sing, and Ezra Bridger. As a businessman, Bossk was also known to keep his promises to the letter of the law. He was also known as a fair and honest combatant. Bossk's primary weapon was the Relby V10 micro grenade launcher. He also utilized a YV series light freighter named the Hound's Tooth. As a bounty hunter, Bossk was a physically fit and skilled fighter. He developed a fearsome reputation as an efficient hunter of Wookiees, a species that shared the Kashyyyk system. Bossk was a member of the Bounty Hunters Guild as well, an institution that regulated the bounty hunting trade. During the Clone Wars, Bossk teamed up with his fellow bounty hunters Aurra Sing and Castas to mentor the young Boba Fett and assist him with his vendetta against the renowned Jedi Master Mace Windu. After Fett destroyed the engines of the Republic attack cruiser Endurance, making it crash on Vancor, the bounty hunters went inside and took 3 hostages: Admiral Killian, Commander Pons, and a clone officer. Bossk remained by the ship to watch over the hostages. However, the trio retreated after watching Windu's fighter escape by making the jump to hyperspace. As the bounty hunters stopped on Floron to request services of a space pirate, Hondo Onaka, Bossk was left in charge of the ships, the Slave One, holding the 2 Republic hostages which survived the trip. Just as he was about to kill the hostages, the Padawan Ahsoka Tano swooped in on a speeder bike, subdued Bossk, and freed the hostages. Bossk was then held at gunpoint by Killian, with the Trandoshan's own weapon. Aurra Sing then arrived in on a speeder bike, and during the brief battle that followed, Aurra tried to escape with the Slave One, but crashed after Ahsoka cut off one of the wings. Later, both Bossk and Boba Fett were taken as Republic prisoners to the Republic Central Detention Center on Coruscant. After escaping prison, Boba formed his own syndicate of bounty hunters, which Bossk joined. On Tatooine, Bossk, along with his fellow bounty hunters Dengar, C-21 Highsinger, Oked, and Lattice Razzie, went to Chalem Spaceport Cantina. After seeing Oked killed, Bossk and Lattice invited his killer, Asajj Ventress, for a drink and blackmailed her into taking Oked's place on the team for a job. After Ventress agrees, Bossk and Latz take her to meet Fett and the other team members. Fett's team had been hired by the Belugan Major Rigosso to protect the large chest, while it was delivered via subtram to his lord. After the rise of the Empire, Bossk travelled to an outer rim world, Lothal, to collect a bounty on the drug criminal Gronson Takro, who had jumped bail in the Akarista system. During the Lothal trip, he joined forces with the Force-sensitive street urchin Ezra Bridger to stop a corrupt Imperial Security Bureau, Lieutenant Jenks. At a point early in his career, he had a run-in with Chewbacca and Han Solo that left him vengeful and angrier than most other Transdoshans. As a direct heir to the Bounty Hunters Guild, he had been plotting his own father's death for some time. The guild was everything to the brutal hunter, and he refused to watch his father's senile claws destroy what was rightfully his. After enacting his brutally efficient plot to overthrow Kurdosk and set himself up as leader, Bossk went on a bounty with several hunters where he narrowly avoided an assassination attempt. Bossk returned to the surprise of his father and violently murdered him using his father's own weapon, an ornamental dagger, and devoured him as the guild complex erupted into a massive firefight. After this, however, the guild had been split. Bossk was a leader of a group which consisted mostly of younger hunters, and was fixed on destroying the other guild faction, which he saw as old, lazy hunters. In the aftermath of this bounty hunter conflict, many bounty hunters were killed, but some of the notable survivors did include himself, Dengar, and several other hunters. Even though Han Solo and Chewbacca had escaped through his claws before, he was one of the several hunters hired by Darth Vader to hunt down and capture Solo. The Trandoshan took it as a point of honor and revenge to capture his wretched Wookiee enemy and his weak human counterpart. However, he failed to collect on this bounty, with his old partner Boba Fett beating him to the target. Bossk later met up with Fett at Jabba's palace. During the rebellion's infiltration in Jabba's palace, he was briefly spotted during performances by Max Rebo Band. He later made his escape sometime during the battle. Quite some time following the death of Jabba the Hutt and the Battle of the Great Pit, after Boba Fett's supposed death, Bossk had another run-in with the bounty hunter and then realised that Fett hadn't in fact been killed by their Sarlacc. Years following the Battle of Endor and the Galactic Civil War, Bossk then retired from professional bounty hunting during the era of the New Republic. I really do love Bossk, and he's definitely one of my most favourite bounty hunters of all time. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. So thank you guys for watching my first Bounty Hunter of the Week video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you learned something new about Bossk. One final thing, if any of you have the spare time to drop a sub, I would really appreciate it, and it would be very nice. It shows me that you guys are liking the content. So I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.